Hello guys, welcome back to a review. Right now I'm doing the secret mission in Lust and ultrakill. I'm gonna be reading these. If I mistake or something, my friend John is going to be correcting me. Alright?
Now, if you get pissed off because of this, just know it was your idea.
Okay. Alright. Heavy steps, ragged breathing. There isn't much time left.
I like how you've already messed up in the first sentence.
What did I do?
You said ragged. It's ragged. you specifically created this. This
Heavy
was
steps, ragged breathing.
breathing.
Heavy
This
steps,
was
ragged breathing. There isn't much time left. It might
Did you
be
say
already
ragged
too late.
again?
I said ragged.
No, you didn't. You said ragged for the second
Okay, shut
time.
up. The what does that say? Libyraphon. Libyraphon. It's LABYRINTHINE. I'm gonna say libyraphon, something like that. Pathways of the what the hell?
Labyrinth?
Labyrinth pathways of the Abiterium. Sharp turns seemed stranger and stranger as panic blotted out the once deeply ingrained memories that usually guide me. Every corner felt like a stranger. Every straight line too long. The bell tolls for me. It bit down harder on the last of my rations, held only by the skin of my teeth. It barely hung on as I kept cautiously looking around, hoping for a few scraps of burning memory of mine to find a familiar sight that would lead me to salvation. The gates must be closing by now. The last few barely making it. The rest of us never stood a chance. Suddenly, from a blind spot, a figure struck me. There was
Maybe
no
never again.
Okay, fine. There was no time to react before I came crashing down onto the cold, hard ground. I struggled to regain my senses to at least see what fate would befall me in my final moments, but even in this abyss of endless terror, my mind could never have imagined the horror I witnessed. Oof! Ow! Jeez! That stings!
Why'd you have to do that?
Fidget nervously and sweat purposefully. Oh great! I got hit and ran. How great! I just got hit and ran by a. What the hell? A vibrating fountain. Just my luck. At least you could help. At least you could help me. I'm just gonna try. You could help me up before the rest of you gets melted by the sun or hammerjacked itself into the earth mantle. Not an attitude with that. Listen up, D-word. I don't know who you are, but you've got a lot of nerve smacking someone down at night, even bothering, to help them back up. But since your mother didn't teach you manners, I'll let this one slide. By the looks of it, you're late for school as well, and by a stroke of once in a lifetime luck. You just had to bump into the prettiest girl in the town. Oh, her name's prettiest girl in town. Okay. So I'll forgive you for your extreme transgression of
Transgression?
transgression of laying your hands on the fair maiden. You get no maidens. If you
I
tell me,
almost guaranteed you were gonna say that after that word.
if you tell me,
Guaranteed
shut
it.
up. If you tell me which way to go, since I've seemed to go, I see. I'm just gonna stop talking. Since I seem to have gotten lost on the way.
you had to talk like V1 to get the true
Yeah.
speech experience.
I'm gonna do. Don't wanna. What? The f do you mean don't wanna? If you don't show me the way, then you're never arriving either. Or did that thought even cross your crayon-fed brain cavity?
What the fuck?
Don't wanna. I don't go to school. Bullshit. Cut the crap. I see your crusty uniform and no living person would dare
I'm gonna
to
leave.
go
I'm gonna leave
out
for a while.
looking.
That's
Why? What if I say something really bad?
You made a no maidens joke and a crusty joke in the same sentence.
No. This is that's what I'm reading this right now.
The no maidens joke is not something you read.
Okay, so my friends told me, okay, Jesse told me that, okay? Looking like a filled trash bag by choice. Though considering how little activity there actually is inside your skull, I'm willing to admit you sure as hell don't seem like you've ever been to school. Ugh, just my luck. Though in retrospect, I guess you wouldn't be here with me right now if you weren't lost as well. Oh well, there's no point of crying over spilt blood. We might as well just wait for another student to come by and follow them instead. I'm Mirage. Dude, I actually said it! I actually said it! Yay!
You've gotta hollow the G.
Mirage.
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 No, I'm just gonna call her little
Mirage.
V2 girl.
Little V2 piss baby.
Yes, little V2 piss baby. Don't bother telling me your name.
Wait,
though.
did you-
I don't really care.
Wait a second. I think I just got bamboozled. Did you say V2?
Yeah. Just wait. I bamboozled you really hard. I thought a little midget was crawling up to me. I was scared.
What are you playing? This is not ultrakill you're playing.
No. Just waiting here won't get us anywhere. We should be looking for the way to school. Wandering around like headless chickens would only get us even more lost. Since we're both heading to the school. Ended up meeting right here. And means there's a lot. There's a very high likelihood this spy is somewhere along the way. Therefore, we'll be better off just staying put and waiting for someone who does know the way. It's basic logic. You should look it up sometime. Basic logic or not, we're already late, and I'm not planning on waiting here until tomorrow morning. Wait, anyone who knows the way will already have gone. Sounds to me that you're just looking for an excuse to give up. Ha! Can't give up. I can't give up if I never tried in the first place. And I don't make a habit out of trying. Why not? Because nothing matters. There's no point in trying. If the end result will be the same anyways. Try as you might, you'll eventually become forgotten dust in the wind like the rest of us. I mean, really, take a moment to think about it. The human mind is a complete vastness, is incapable to recognizing its utter helplessness and uselessness. In the face of the inevitable, unavoidable, non-existent,
Inevitable?
and no, I know it's not inevitable, but incapable of coming.
Incapable? You couldn't
Shut
say
up, John.
incapable?
Can you shut up?
No
Incapable.
way!
Incapable of coming
Bro,
to terms with it.
incapable is crazy.
Incap. We can only ever we can only ever ignore hide
Why'd you change
from
voices in
it,
the middle of it?
temporarily escaping from it. But the fact is that we're bound to the way of all things. Death is unavoidable, but only to us. But all that exists or ever has existed, every living being will eventually die out. Every speck of matter will eventually wither away and dissipate. Wait, what does that say? Dissipate?
Dissipate?
Yeah, dissipate into entropy. It doesn't matter if you lived a good life or if you left a legacy behind. It doesn't
Sometimes I
matter
don't know
if
why. It doesn't even
humanity
matter how hard you try.
survives for 1,000 years or dies out tomorrow. The end result is the same, the absolute nothing. Human intelligence is far beyond that of other animals, but it would be misguided to consider that a gift. All other beings have the gift of ignorance, of understanding what we do. Our intelligence is not a gift, it is a flaw. It's an overextension of evolution. Intelligence, once a great future, is eon past, continued to grow unchecked and unfiltered, and has since passed a threshold whereupon it is no longer a benefit, but active danger to its host. Much like the Irish elk of species of deer that through mycene bum
Why do you even make
generations of
that joke anymore?
evolution.
You don't
I
play the game.
I sometimes do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't. Growlers are so wide and vast that it could no longer run from predators, eventually leading to extinction. The human mind is evolutionary and maladaptation.
You got that one. I was about to get on you for that. Because you were, like, spelling it out to yourself at that point.
Caused by going too far in a direction that was once beneficial. Wait, I think it's beneficent. No, that's right.
Beneficial.
Yeah, I said that.
Beneficial? That's
Yeah.
not it.
What? How do you say it?
Beneficial.
And will sooner or later lead to extinction. On an individual level, it's already happening. Existential dread is already taking hold. I'm sure you felt it too. The pain and fear of being nothing becomes nothing. The suffering of understanding that we are unable to come to terms with it. So we hide from our own intelligence. We set our limits. We stop ourselves from thinking deeply about what will happen when we die. We create distractions. We keep our mind busy from the mundane activities of and entertain.
Mudan activities?
How do you say
Did
it?
you say Mundane?
Mundane? What is that? Okay, I'm searching that up. Large themes. Okay, I'm joking. Monday activities and entertainment.
Can I just like explain to your viewers quickly that I have no idea what you're seeing?
Now you say it, I'm scared. Let's stop ourselves from having to come face to face with the truth. We sublimate it. We transform ourselves.
Subliminate.
What?
Subliminate.
Subliminate it to transform our self-reflexive suffering into another form art to keep it from consuming us. Anything is to avoid the panic. But these ways are all just simple temporary.
I was about to get so mad if you
They're
couldn't say temporary.
They're just push back the inevitable veil of the helplessness and despair that would encompass and ruin us. In the
Encompass?
end, shut up. In the end, nothing matters.
You
There's no
asked. You
point
basically.
in trying to find joy in life. There's no for life. In and of itself is suffering. You're wrong. Huh? You criticize those who consider a vast intelligence a gift and yet also misguide yourself to believe our meaninglessness is a curse. How could this not be? Nothing we do matters in the end. And that is precisely why we are not shackled by the burden of expectations, the fear of eternal judgment, or the failure to meet up to an arbitrary definition of what
I
makes
think you're trying to think of arbitrary definition.
arbitrary definition of what makes our limited time not wasted. Time cannot be wasted, for there is no greater purpose to life than simply living it. But still, in that case, the meaninglessness of the action draws to the same conclusion. There is no reason to act for any action. It's simply a temporary fluctuation.
Temporary.
I said
Jesus Christ, you
temporary.
said it once. You didn't. You said temporary.
Fluctuation that will nevertheless lead to the same conclusion. Quite the contrary. Because we have no greater purpose, we are free to set our own, to create self-defined goals for which to strive. For some it may be nothing, for some it may be pleasure, for some it may be creation, for some it may be improving the lives of others. It is because we have no greater purpose that time spent on goals set by one's self cannot be time wasted. In the end, nothing matters, and therefore you have no reason not to do what you want to rather than whatever illusion by greater purpose is forced on you by others or even your own misguided thoughts. I do understand what you mean. However, that doesn't ease my fear of the end. Even if we were trying, even if I were to try to find the purpose, I would still be paralyzed by the thought of becoming nothing. And it is a thought worth fearing. However, abandoning purpose, hope, choice, goals, pleasure, and will not, and will not, it will cannot, wait, and will cannot make that disappear. That
Are you good?
how the subside. Giving up is not accepting the end of the simply accepting the fear of it. It is embracing despair rather than facing it. I see. Though as much as I like to embrace it, I am nevertheless struck with the paralyzing extensional
Existential.
no exit away. You're right.
Oh
Existential
my god,
panic.
dude! I was about to.
I understand it logically, and I know that there is no reason to live in apathy, but my emotional side refuses to listen. The fear persists me, persist me, persist, and I cannot motivate myself to seek purpose, despite knowing I must. This is true. The emotional is not controlled by the logic. However, they are interlinked. Just as the deepest, darkest depths of despair can overthrow reason, and the logical warping them, it fits into the haze of depression. So you can reason influence and overpower emotion, regardless of how impenetrable its defenses may be.
Impenetrable?
Impenetrable. It's okay. Of course, you know that word. Its
Listen, I
defenses may
play
be,
War Thunder. I hear impenetrable all the time.
but continuously forcing to subvert those creepy negative thoughts will, with the positive logical ones, the emotional mind will eventually gradually what
Gradually?
gradually start to
You
shape
didn't even say
the
it right
fit
after I said it right.
start to shape the logical. It's not an easy job. It's not a quick job. It will sometimes feel like an impossible job. However, it can be done with an immense amount of time, effort, energy, and it will improve. You can change. You can heal. And during the hardest times when all seems lost and you want to give up, never forget. We will always love you. Well, I'll be damned. Guess you got a good head on your shoulders, after all. Hell,
Shutters?
I'm no shoulders. I said shoulders. Hell, I'm impressed.
Shoulders?
Man, I feel like I'm shedding the weight of the world off my back. But rather, you've done that for me. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You've given me a lot to think about, and in a while, I'm sure I have the long and hard road ahead of me. I'm optimistic. For the
Long and
first, for the,
hard.
ow, ow, my knee.
I mean, I took my chance. Since you weren't gonna make the joke, I did it first.
Says that we're already way too late for school. My
Did you
say
did you just say my cook?
no.
Bro,
Say we're
actually
already way too late for school, and it's become quite clear by now that
chicken.
nobody's going to come lead us there. So how
Come.
about you and I ditch this passion draining penetration
Penedarian?
say it
I don't know what the hell you're trying to get at, man.
penetrational
Penetration.
no and go grab something to eat, eh? Nah, sorry.
Eh?
To be honest, I'm still kind of mad at you for how you were rude to me. Alright, suit yourself. Offer still stands, though, in case you change your mind at any point. See you around, lover boy. Gape,
You're not getting flirted with.
gape, gape, gape. Alright.
No, Mirage. Mirage is a
Thank you
girl.
guys for watching. Yes. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have
Yes. It's such a great intro
Yes.
outro. Kill me, please.